What's up, Brunswick County? This month on Brunswick Biz, we begin here in Brunswick Forest in Leland, where we'll check out the Joyce Irish Pub and Grill and Flights Wine Bar. And then we'll head to Lockwood Folly Country Club. And then we'll check out Jinkx Creek, a brand new restaurant in Ocean Beach. So stay with us. This is Brunswick Biz, connecting Brunswick County one business at a time. I'm at Flights Wine Bar in Leland, and joining me now is Chris Garner, who's the general manager of Flights and the Joyce Irish Pub and Grill, which is located right next door here in the Village is at Brunswick Forest. Thanks so much for joining us, Chris.
Not a problem at all, sir.
Yeah, we're going to talk both about Flights and the Joyce.
Okay.
First, let's talk about Flights. This is Leland's only wine bar.
Yes, sir.
So tell me why you decided to bring this to Leland.
I think the market dictated that they needed something like this. We were able to provide a nice fine wine, nice fine entrees and whatnot, and it just seems to be something that's starting to really pick up a whole lot over the last few months and whatnot since I've come on here, and I think it's a great concept. Really.
How long has Flights been open?
Flights has been open for about 1 year and 4 months now. We opened up about a month after the Joyce location had opened up next door.
And both have proved to be very popular.
I'd like to think so.
Yes, because I live in Leland myself, and I come by and I always see people out at the Joyce and at Flights. And what kind of wine selection do you have at Flights? What do you specialize in?
We try to feature more high-end wines, the wines that you're not particularly going to go into a grocery store and find. Your heavier reds, some nice clean whites and stuff like that, as far as, like I said, wines that you're not going to see in the everyday store that you can't just go and pick up. And I think that gives us a little unique niche for people to stop in and kind of try some good wines and whatnot and some really good food.
What's really popular right now? What are people coming in and asking for?
We've had a good run with our J-Lore. It's a Cabernet, I believe. And then we've also had a good run with our Mark West Pinot Noirs. Kind of we're in that transition right now between the lighter whites and Chards, Pinot Grigios, and Rieslings and stuff into kind of the season with the heavier reds and whatnot.
So that's pretty popular in the fall.
Yes, sir.
Would be your heavier red wines.
I would think so.
Okay, and y'all also have plates here. You can have dinner here.
We have appetizers, we have a nice array of salads and stuff, and then our entree dishes seem to have really good feedback as well.
Yeah, what are your popular entrees?
One of the very popular ones we've had over here has been our grilled or blackened mahi or tuna. It usually comes with the salad base or whatnot, and then it's nice and fresh and cooked to order.
Yeah, and then appetizers. I'm sure that's really popular for people just coming in to get some wine. That might get a
quick bite. Want to stop in for 30, 40 minutes or so, grab a glass of wine, something not too heavy. One of our spring rolls are definitely one of our most popular options on that one. We've got a bacon wrapped goat cheese stuffed meatball that is one of my personal favorites. And then we've just introduced a couple of new salads and whatnot to try to reach out to that little niche market. If somebody wants to have a little bit lighter fare.
Right.
And
especially if it's after dinner or something like that. Yeah, what kinds of events do you have going on here? Any wine tastings or anything
We
like
just
that?
recently this past week had a wine dinner pairing. We are able to basically have the luxury of catering our menu specific to those wines so that we can give the customer a very unique experience with that. We've also got a couple of whiskey tastings now timed up that we are going to be having over the next couple of weeks. So for whiskey or bourbon drinkers and what, we have transitioned a little bit more with that winter crowd as well.
What do you have going on? Anything in October, November?
In October 3rd, we have a wine tasting with Empire Distributors and what. They are going to, we've got a specific menu catered for that. And then on October 23rd, we are doing an American whiskey tasting with Heaven Hill Distilleries. And the distiller will be here to kind of give his spiel on his fine product. And we've, again, catered the menu specifically to enhance the flavors and stuff that you would taste with the whiskeys and all that.
That's awesome. So it's an experience.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
That's what we definitely try.
Our viewers can, I'm sure, go onto your social media website and be plugged into.
We're plugging in our daily specials. They'll always be able to go to that, check out our menu that we have in place that day, plus whatever specials we may be running through the week, or the ability to be able to try out new things for our menu as it changes. We do try to change it seasonally to cater with the weather. Like I said, wintertime you want a little bit more heavier dish or whatnot. Summertime is just more the lighter stuff, a lot more seafoods and that effect.
Okay, and Let's move on now and talk about the Joyce next door. So the Joyce Irish Pub and Grill, and it's the only one on the northern end of Brunswick County.
Yes, sir. As far as I know, we are the only Irish pub in this area. Opened up there in May of 2016. We have 26 beers on tap over there. Largest Irish whiskey selection in Brunswick County. And it's really good, just a nice vibe over there. We do live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. We cater with the direct football package and stuff now, so I'm able to reach out to that core crowd. Sundays is definitely the place to be on this side of the river.
And y'all have stuff going on like all week, trivia?
Yes, sir. We do trivia on Wednesday nights, usually movie theme based, and then they bring the other categories and all that from there. Seems to be a good experience. Everybody really seems to enjoy it. We run it in a 10-week cycle, so the trivia teams that are there all 10 weeks, we bring them in for an extra week, and they have the chance to play for usually a prize equivalent to about $500.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
We try to reach out to make it worth their time, make sure that they get the full experience of what we're trying to build here.
And the music. Tell me about some of the popular bands you've had.
We just recently had Chance Union. They were a very big band, brought a nice crowd and whatnot to the area. Legacy just played this past weekend. They brought in an incredible crowd on that. L-Shaped Lot is one of my personal favorite bands. I've worked with Eric for a long time. And then we just recently have Jeremy Norris booked up as our regular Thursday staple act. So if you like this, that good time, good music, you're gonna know the song, you're gonna tap your foot to it, it's gonna be good stuff.
And you have like a pretty cool outdoor patio for the music.
Yes, sir.
I've come by, going to the grocery store, and I hear music going on, everybody enjoying themselves, and it looks like a good time.
People are having a good time.
Yeah.
They're willing to spend a little bit extra, and like I said, we feel that we're providing more of an atmosphere rather than just a good atmosphere.
Just a restaurant with a little, corner stage in it. It's
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got some bands that come out, and it's a full production, and they're very professional about it. They enjoy what they do. We enjoy what we do. So if we can put it all together.
How about the menu at the Joyce? How does that differ from Flights?
It is more your traditional pub style foods. We have a very good selection of as far as our apps and stuff. Great salad and sandwich section, as well as your traditional Irish entrees that you would expect to have in an Irish pub. Your shepherd's pie, your steak and Guinness pie, the fish and chips, of course. That's a big one there. Friday nights we do a fish and chip special, and that's the night to get here.
Okay, so fish and chips, this is the place to get it.
Exactly,
Absolutely,
sir.
for your traditional Irish fish and chips. With
that full flair on that. And then again, we've introduced some certain specials trying to maintain an Irish theme. We've been able to take our bangers from our bangers and mash, and we turned them into an Irish corn dog now.
And I have to mention, actually, the first time my manager Aaron and I went to the Joyce for lunch, it's been a little while ago, but we had this like nacho appetizer. Aaron had this nacho appetizer that was to die for.
Pork nachos.
That's right.
That's one of my top sellers there, especially now coming into football season.
Oh, yeah.
Been quite an increase in that dishes.
That's something to check out for sure. Anything else that you want to add about the Joyce?
Like I said, with Irish whiskey selection, we're getting ready to actually bring a couple of Irish whiskeys on tap to this area, and also that should be a good experience. I'm pretty excited about that program. About 25 different bottled beers, the 26 beers on tap, like I said, the Irish whiskey selection, and we're just every day growing as we learn our market, learning how to cater to it. We're trying to bring in what our customers like and what they want.
All right, do you have anything going on event-wise with the Joyce in October?
Have a few, like I said, the trivia on Wednesday nights, our bands and stuff on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings, the package for the NFL, certain games on that effect. We're looking into possibly bringing in like a bingo night to put in place, and trying to think of any other events.
That's about it. So it's consistent.
Yes, sir. Very consistent.
So if you're just looking for a good place to go, it's Wednesday night.
Good place to get that perfect pint of Guinness is where you want to be on that.
Good, reliable, local pub right here in Leland.
Exactly.
So Chris, thanks so much for being with us. And as we close out our time together, tell our viewers where y'all are located.
We're located at 1174 Turlington Avenue in Leland, North Carolina, with the zip code of 28451. Our phone number is 910-408-1400. We are open, the Joyce is open every day at 11 o'clock till usually midnight on weekdays and midnight on weekends. getting ready to introduce a brunch menu to this area in the next few weeks with the new brunch bill that passed along with the state and all that. So we'll be able to start opening up on Sundays and providing a true brunch experience on this side of the river as well.
Ooh, so that's exciting, and I'm sure our viewers can find y'all on Facebook. And
yes, sir. All the social
page
media, Facebook, Instagram. I don't even remember all of them. There's so many at this point now and stuff. But
just search you up, they'll find you.
Pretty much you can go anywhere and find us on
All right,
that.
so that's, again, right here in the Villages of Brunswick Forest, which is where Lowe's Foods in Leland is, and right next to the ATMC store.
Yes, sir.
ATMC Experience store. So we're neighbors, and right here in Leland. And Chris, thanks so much for letting us come out and check out.
Not a problem.
The Joyce and Flights.
And we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
Now at Lockwood Folly Country Club in Supply is Teresa Bryant. You are the marketing director here at Lockwood Folly.
Yes,
Thanks
I am.
so much for being with us.
Welcome to Lockwood Folly Country Club.
Thanks so much, Teresa. Lockwood Folly is one of the more established golf communities here in Brunswick County. Y'all have been open for quite some time. Tell me about how it started and how long y'all been here.
Well, Lockwood Folly Country Club was established in 1988, and we're coming up on our 30th anniversary for our golf course. We're really proud of what we have here. Lockwood Folly Country Club is a member-owned golf community, and we take a lot of pride of what we have in our backyard here.
Yeah, and your backyard is quite a spectacular view.
Thank you.
Yeah, the golf course starts and begins at right here with the Lockwood Folly River.
It does. Number one is behind us here, so when you come to our golf course, you get to see this beautiful view, and then when you finish up on 18, which is right over there, you end with also this awesome view.
Yeah, I know that your golfers that come here, they end walking away saying, what a hidden gem in Brunswick County. Since y'all are not right off of 17, you got to come drive back a little bit to get to it, but it's worth it, isn't it?
It is definitely worth the drive. Lockwood Folly is open to the public, and we're open 7 days a week, all year long. Our golf courses, we installed new greens last year, so the greens are in impeccable condition right now. Our golf course offers great playability for all golfers of all skill levels. It's easy enough for the high handicapper, but it's also challenging enough for the scratch golfer when they play from the back tees.
So this is a great course for maybe somebody who isn't too experienced. Maybe they're looking for something that's easy to play.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And y'all have a pro shop as well.
We do. Our pro shop has a wide variety of golf clothes, both for men and women. We also have golf rentals for those who don't bring their clubs with them when they come to vacation at Holden Beach, which we're only located 4 miles from Holden Beach. So you can rent your clubs and come out here and have an awesome round of golf. After your round of golf, you can stop at the restaurant at Oak and Anchor and have a nice beverage or a snack and enjoy this wonderful view that we have here.
Well, that's awesome. If somebody wants to book a tee time or become a member, how would they go about doing that?
Well, you can easily call our pro shop at 910-842-5666, or you can go to our website at lockwoodfolly.com and book your tee times through easy links there.
And it is open to the public, which is a very important point.
Yes, we are open to the public. We are a true hidden gem here in Brunswick County, and we encourage golfers of all skill levels to come play.
All right, well, Teresa, thank you so much for being with us. And we're going to go ahead and meet Vicky, and she's going to tell us about how you can use this space for your event.
Awesome, thank you.
Joining me is Vicky Speicher. She's the events coordinator here at Lockwood Folly Country Club. Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Oh, it's an honor and a privilege.
Yeah, so we're here at the Lockwood Folly Country Club clubhouse, which is brand new.
Correct.
We're all pretty excited about it.
We're very excited about it. The community saw a need for a building like this, and they approved it, and we broke ground in fall of 2015, and we had our grand opening in May of this year. It was well received. It was quite nice, and that started the pathway for us to offer it out to wedding parties, because it's the best kept secret here in Brunswick County. This view is, a $5 million view.
It is incredible.
So we're very honored to be able to provide it to the public for rental events.
Yes, and behind us is Lockwood Folly River.
Yes.
And it's quite the view. We're here on the balcony that is outside of your events banquet room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really perfect spot for weddings or any kind of event you might need, a reception, something like that.
Well, I can tell you the brides that I've booked for 2018 have looked at this view. Once they walk through those doors, it's a gasp of, I've never seen anything like this before, and it books automatically. So we are booking for next year, of course, and this room will accommodate comfortably 175 to 180 people. If you're having a dinner with it, if you want it just for a meeting or a seminar, conference, it'll hold 200.
Okay. And as you said, you can do more than just weddings here. There's all kinds of possibilities for what a meeting
this room,
space.
like I said, would hold up to that amount. We also rent our pool house, which has the same view for smaller scaled events, birthday parties, anniversary parties, engagement parties, family reunions we did this year. And that can accommodate up to 100.
Okay, and what other event facilities do you have here?
The restaurant, you mean?
The restaurant. I want to talk about the restaurant. I guess you can use it as an event.
Well, we do. We can rent it out for small parties,
okay,
which we have done in the past too.
Okay, and the name of that restaurant?
Oak and Anchor.
The Oak and Anchor. And is it open to the public?
It is open to the public, yes.
So, what kind of food's served there?
Well, they have a diversified menu. They offer breakfast and lunch. And then we have specialty nights where they have wing night, pasta night, and they're doing Sunday buffets now too.
And when's the restaurant open? Is it for lunch and dinner? Or?
Basically breakfast, lunch, and occasional dinners right now. They're new, we're taking it slow, so we do it right. And I think we'll do quite well here. The golfers love it. They'll come off and they can eat before they go out, or they can come in and have a nice lunch. Quench their thirst.
So there's a bar there?
There is a bar there. Mm-hmm.
Vicki, if there's anybody out there that wants to get in touch with you to book their event at Lockwood Folly Country Club, how do they get in touch with you?
Very easily. My cell phone is area code 603-479-3993. Personal email here, events@lockwoodfolly.com. How simple is that? And please go to our website. You can access all kinds of contact numbers there.
And of course, what's the website?
www.lockwoodfolly.com.
All right, and from there they can also find information about membership information,
absolutely,
tea times and things like that.
Absolutely.
And you're located here
18 Clubhouse Drive.
18 Clubhouse Drive. So plug it in to Google Maps or whatever and come on down and check it out.
Looking forward to hearing from people.
Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you.
I'm here at Jinkx Creek Waterfront Grille in Ocean Isle Beach, and joining me now is Tripp Sloane, who's the owner of this new restaurant that's opened up in Ocean Isle. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah, Jinkx Creek, so y'all opened up very recently. Tell me about the story behind this business and why you decided to open up a restaurant in Ocean Isle.
Well, we own the facility here, the property, and there have been a number of restaurants in this location over the years. And when our last lease ran out, we wanted to do something a little different. We weren't really looking to get in the restaurant business ourselves, but we looked around and tried to find someone to lease to, and we really hadn't found anybody, so we decided to approach Jonathan and Dawn at Causeway Gourmet and see if they were interested in partnering with us to make a really nice restaurant for Ocean Isle, and they were excited. They've been thinking along the same lines, and so after speaking with them, we decided to partner together and open up a new facility and try to provide some good quality food for people here at Ocean Isle.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are really excited because they know how good Causeway Gourmet is, so for them to take that extra step and open up a nice dinner restaurant right here on the water is just such a great thing for Brunswick County and the local restaurant scene. So you yourself are excited about it too.
We're very excited about it. We knew it was a great view. I think it's what makes Jinkx Creek what it is that it's a great location with a terrific sunset view, water view, and then the good quality food that Jonathan and Dawn turn out. It's just an unbeatable combination. Yeah,
we'll be talking to Chef Jonathan here in just a moment, but I wanted to talk about the seafood and all kinds of different food, not just seafood, but you have a variety on your menu, and the importance of local seafood, especially right here in Brunswick County. I know that you source much of your menu from this area.
Yes, we do. As much as we can, we source almost all of our fish is locally sourced. We get vegetables as well as locally as we can from Holder Brothers and other locations. So we do try to local source as much as not only the fish, but also the vegetables and other things as possible.
Yeah, that's such a great feeling to know that when you come patronize a local business that you're supporting other businesses as well, other farms and fisheries. Yes. Right here in your backyard and your neighbors, and for our visitors who come and know that they're keeping their money right here. I wanted to ask you about the restaurant itself, the facility. We talked about the view. We're here in the dining area, which is so nice and open and lots of natural light. And you also have a little bar up on the rooftop as well.
Yes, we do. We actually have several different atmospheres here at Jinkx Creek. We have the main dining area, which we're in here today, and it's open and light and airy and clean looking and overlooks the water. A lot of windows, as you can see, all around. Then we have an indoor bar area on this level, a nice big bar on the inside, which is a little different from this, not quite as open as airy, a little bit more intimate feel. Then we have another room downstairs that we use for groups, for private dining, things of that nature. And then upstairs, we have the Tiki Bar, which is a huge open deck overlooking the water with terrific sunset views. We do a lot of people eat up there. They just go up there and have a drink and an appetizer, or they can have a full meal, hang out. We have live music several times a week, so we provide entertainment for people to come over. So we're just trying to give people on Ocean Isle something they can come to and enjoy and have fun.
And it's pretty cool that Jinkx Creek can be used for any kind of occasion, whether it's, you're celebrating something and want to have a nice dinner, date night, just a family night out. It's definitely a versatile atmosphere.
It is. We can do anything from couples dining to wedding receptions and group dining, and we're working with a number of local groups to do special events, so it's very versatile. That's a good word.
That's awesome. And you also have events that you're going on, different dinner events. Tell me about those.
Yes, we're planning a number of special events as we get into the fall. It was very busy this summer, which we're very grateful for, but now as we go into the fall, it won't be quite as busy. So we're planning a number of events like wine dinners and beer dinners. And we have some special things going on with some groups like plausibility and things of that nature. So we're going into that part of the season. We can give a lot more attention to locals and local groups and retirees. We've also started an early bird special, a sunset special, so people can come a little earlier in the evening and they can get a good quality meal at a very good price, down below $15 for a nice dinner on the waterfront. So we're expanding our options into those things for the off season.
All right, well, Tripp, thanks so much for being with us. We're going to go ahead and head into the kitchen where we'll talk to Chef Jonathan about the menu. I'm excited.
Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate it.
So we've moved locations in Jinkx Creek. We're outside by the water, beautiful view. I'm with Chef Jonathan Thurman. You're the working partner here at Jinkx Creek as well, and have created this awesome menu, and we're pretty excited about it. So how does the menu at Jinkx Creek differ from Causeway Gourmet?
At Causeway Gourmet, my wife and I started Causeway Gourmet about 13, 14 years ago now. And what we had to be, because we were a delivery and we were a small business, we wanted to be everything for everybody. And so we have a really huge menu over there, sandwiches and salads, and I think there's 85, 90 items on it. When we did Jinkx Creek, we wanted to be a little different. We got to be a classic sit-down restaurant. We wanted to focus on some of the things that make Carolina cuisine special to us, especially here at the beach. It's seafood. So we really wanted to keep our menu very seafood heavy. We wanted to be a little bit more upscale than Causeway Gourmet and be a little bit different. We don't do lunch here, so we don't have to do a lot of sandwiches and things like that, although we do a few to please everybody. But we wanted a more traditional dining menu. We thought that that Ocean Isle needed some place for people to go out where it's a little bit more upscale, a little bit more.
So it's a place for those foodies to really enjoy themselves and try something they haven't tried before.
I hope so, and of course we do things for everybody too. But our emphasis really is on fresh local seafood. So we do fried seafood like everybody else around here, but our stuff comes right off the boat. And we try to make our ourselves stand out that way, whereas we really try to source and use fresh local products and stay with products that are you know, found right here in southern North Carolina.
Yeah, let's talk about this dish we have in front of us. This looks like some kind of really interesting nacho platter.
It's
this is probably not. I'm probably wrong.
Before I moved back to the mainland, I spent a good bit of time out in Hawaii on the island of Lanai, which is a small island off Maui. And poke's a big thing in Hawaii. It's basically a raw fish dish, although the name now can include almost anything. When I was out there, even then, you never know what's going to be in poke. I went really classic with this one. This is a shoyu poke. It's tuna, sushi grade tuna, and just a simple dressing of seaweed and a little bit of caviar on top or flying fish eggs. But poke's really like if I had to pick a Hawaiian national dish, I think this is one of the ones that really showcases how we used to like to eat out there. And I think it's something, it's hot all over the mainland these days, but I thought it was something new for this area.
Yeah, definitely different seaweed.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people have tried that? I've heard that's good for you.
There's a lot of different kinds of seaweed. They say the ancient Hawaiians used to eat 47 different kinds of seaweed, so I often wonder about the stuff I see when I'm fishing around here, whether I can eat it or not, but I haven't researched it yet, so this is commercial wakame, but yeah, I think it's something different, like I said, for the area.
Yeah, so this is just one of the things you have on your menu. Tell me about some of the other selections that you have that people might want to come try out.
We are getting ready to change our menu for the fall. We're coming off our summer menu, but things that I'm really proud of, my seafood bog, which is the classic name for it's a pilau or a purloo, but it's a lot of different fresh local seafood with some great long grain rice, basmati rice, and then a very savory saffron tomato broth. I really love that one. If I had to order today, that's probably what I would order right after I ate the poke. Another one of my favorite dishes, I think, is our local grouper. We've been lucky to really hook up with some local seafood people. Mostly we use Island Seafood, which is right around the corner from us. But we get some wonderful fresh grouper. We're doing a smothered grouper, which I really love with Hoppin' John. We have Hoppin' John on a number of our dishes. It's one of those things that really, it's one of those things I think about when I think about low country food, because I just love the combination of long grain rice and black-eyed peas, and it really does it for me. I use it aside on a number of dishes, but on the grouper dish, I really think it sets it off.
All right, well, Jonathan, thanks so much for being here. I'm sure everybody's going to be excited to try the fall menu in Jinkx Creek. So just everybody come on out and try it.
Yeah, I hope you do. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nathan.
Thanks. Well, Tripp, thanks again so much for letting us come out here and check out Jinkx Creek. So excited to have a new restaurant here in our area. As we leave, tell our viewers where they can find y'all, location, and what number they can call to make a reservation.
Okay, our hours for the off-season, we're going to be open 5 days a week starting in October. We'll be open Wednesday through Sunday. We will be doing some special events on Tuesday night, wine dinners, beer dinners, and similar things. So you can go on Facebook and you can check us out. Our website will be live in about a week, so you can go to our website, jinxcreek.com, and also if you will call from about 3:30 or 4 in the evening, you can call to check on the specials at 579-9997.
All right, thanks so much, Tripp.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for this month's show. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for us here on Brunswick Biz, give us a call at 755-1770 or visit atmctv.com. I'm Nathan Evers, reminding you to shop local, and we'll see you next month on Brunswick Biz, connecting Brunswick County one business at a time.
We are ATMC TV, Channel 3 and HD Channel 910, your community channel.
Getting an alert the kids made it home safely or need to let guests in when you're not there. That's ATMC Security. And then there's the time when having professionally monitored smart home security really matters. ATMC Security offers remote access, real-time alerts, video monitoring, and interactive security, keeping you connected to your home from wherever you are. Start with 24/7 emergency monitoring for burglary, smoke, fire, and carbon monoxide for as low as $17.95 per month. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.
Stay connected with your community channel. Like ATMC TV on Facebook today.